Okay, so I have no idea how I did it, how I managed to do it, what kind of magic it was, because in my brain, it did not work, but I was able to get all 4 tires back there. I don't know how well you can see this. All 4 tires back here, plus all 4 rims. Can't see them over there, but they're back there. Somehow managed to get all 8 of those back there in my girlfriend's car. Otherwise, we would have had to take 2 cars, and she would have had to drive down with me. But that's not the case, because I did my magic and I got them all to fit back there, and you guys just fell. The only place that I was able to find in Las Vegas that was willing to stretch tires for some reason is all the way on the other side of town, like exact opposite side of town as me. It's a literal 40-minute drive just there. I mean, it's worth it so I can get my tires mounted and get the right tire size that I want on there. And we're going to need to do it because I feel like with these new wheels that it's going to poke a little bit. So I want to make sure that the fitment's good. We're going to head over there right now, and then I can show you guys the reveal. I don't know if I'll show you on the car or right when I get them. Probably right when I get them, we'll just go through the specs. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so we got all the tires mounted to the wheels. We're gonna head back to my house right now. Actually, it didn't take that long. It was like 10-15 minutes, but it's like a 40-minute drive back to my house. So I gotta clean these off so I can get them ceramic coated before we put them on the car. All right, so I finished ceramic coating them last night, and I've just been letting them sit out here in the sun to cure. Now we're actually gonna go get started on working on the car because there is a lot that we have to do to the car. We're gonna start with the rear because the rear needs the most, but let's go show you what we got over here. So we actually have to install these lower control arms because when I test fit on the car last night, there's a lot of poke, and to compensate for that poke, we're going to have to camber the tire quite a bit. I'm hoping that the lower control arms are enough camber adjustment because it doesn't really do the top too much. I've heard we might need upper rear control arms to fix that, but we're going to try everything out, get them installed, and see what we can do with the fitment to get them to fit. The car is finally done. It's been like 3 weeks since I got the wheels mounted to the tires to when I started filming this video, because if everything could go wrong, it did. And so many things went wrong. This wheel in particular, we stripped the nuts that connect the spacer to the wheel hub, and I had absolutely no idea where to find these wheel nuts. I went to Harbor Freight, I went to AutoZone, I went to Lowe's, I went to Home Depot. No one had these very specific lug nuts that you needed to put, and it needed to fit flush with the spacer so the wheel would fit flush onto the spacer, or you would get wheel wobble. But anyways, I ended up finding them, but they were in Florida, so I had to get those mailed out. But yeah, it's just been a process. And you may ask me, well, why didn't you just get wheels that fit your car? I got these wheels. I found these wheels on OfferUp for pretty much a steal. I know you can get spacer adapters to fit this bolt pattern onto the car, and I didn't think it'd be that much of a process, which it really wasn't. Had I not stripped the nuts, would have been a one-day thing, but nothing's a one-day thing with me. But But yeah, the wheels are on the car. They look absolutely fantastic. They changed the entire look of the car. There's one thing that I was not happy with on this car. It was the wheels, and I wanted to change those as soon as possible. And I couldn't believe that I found these for the price that I did, and I absolutely had to grab them. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are going full stance with this car. This is gonna be a stance build. I'm going full tilt. I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna go. I don't know exactly how much camber we're gonna go, but we have a whole lot of suspension parts that I just ordered in the mail. We're running about -2 camber in the rear, and with just the top hats in the front, we're running -4 in the front. We have rear upper control arms coming for the rear, so we can get this more tilted. I'm thinking around like -8, -9. In the front, we have front lower control arms coming on the way, and I have slotted top hats coming on the way. So eventually this car is gonna go full tilt, it's gonna go full stance. It's just the style that I like. The car's not that fast, it has no performance. I plan on getting another car one day that is for performance, but this is strictly for looks. This is strictly for looks. That's always what I wanted it to be, wide body stance kind of look for the car, drive slow, look pretty. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy with your cars. You're the one driving it, you're the one who's looking for it, you're the one paying for the parts that you're gonna be doing for your car. As long as you get out of your car, go into the store, and you always look back and you're happy, and you get into your car and you're in your seat and you're smiling and happy, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Yeah, I can't wait to get this thing even more lower, get the wheels and the suspension all fitted up. The car is going to make a drastic change very soon. I have a lot more stuff coming up for the car that I ordered. We're gonna get rid of all of the current aero on the car. We got a front splitter, side skirts, a bunch of stuff coming for the car. The car is about to make a drastic change, and we have some big upcoming news soon. Can't talk about it now, but it's coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.